talking about if you eat your vegetables, you're gonna grow big. Anyway, welcome to Spyro once again. This time, we're gonna be doing... Was it Shady Oasis? I think it's called? Yeah, it's probably what it's called. Anyway, normally you will go down and talk to this blob. But what you can do is actually...
Spyro,
if you actually hit this tree first, he's just gonna eat the fruit and you're gonna skip the intro, pretty much. Alright, gonna go around collecting the gems before we actually move on. You're noticing this box that I can destroy that you probably can't? Well, later on, there is actually this missile over here. When you burn this missile, then this box will actually destroy. So don't worry about that. These enemies are a little bit more tricky. You first have to ram them and then shoot them. If you're wondering about the gems down there, don't worry, we're gonna come back to that. We're not gonna do that now because there is not actually a point to do them. What you're gonna do now is actually fly over here and hit the other fruit down. Also, if you probably didn't know, this stage you cannot complete 100% yet because you do need to get head bashed before you can complete it 100%. That we also gonna come to, don't worry. But for now, let's just collect the gems and actually do what we have to. Alright. Gonna jump up here. Gonna fly onto these ledges, if I could. But apparently I am really bad at that. So we're gonna try one more time. Here we go. We hit the fruit down. And after we hit the fruit down, then we can go down and actually kill these monsters. And look if we actually got everything, and it looks like we do. So let's move on to the next room. And the next room we have one of these swordmen and some gems laying right beside you. I actually don't know if you can one-hit them with... Oh, you can. If you have the fireball, you can one-hit these monsters. That's actually pretty practical. Didn't actually know that, but now I do. Alrighty then. As we move on, we shoot these enemies. Pick up the gems. Thank you for that. And this is actually the tricky spot. It's really tricky to do this little part here because there is no space to do it. Alright, here is actually where you probably get a little bit confused because how are you supposed to hit that thing up there? I mean, you can't really. You can try as much as you want. I probably could with my fireball, but yeah. Well, of course I can with my fireball and jump and hit, I probably could. But actually what you do is you're gonna eat that ball and then you're gonna shoot the fruit. And the fruit comes down and you're gonna eat it and get big. These berries is like a temporary growth. It's like steroids for a period amount of time.
thanks for help.
So now you can summon the genie with that that little lamp you got. Alright. And here's the next mission. First of all, the thieves. Where you have 3 thieves you actually have to get the lantern back from. And of course, these can be a little bit tricky. But what you're gonna start with doing is actually jumping down. Whoop! And here is actually where you are missing one of your first ones. Here you need the hit bash to actually get these gems. Of course, I can do that. And I am gonna do that because why not? Alright. There's also a mission over here, and that mission
Spyro,
you need head bash, so it is impossible to complete. So that one we're not even gonna try to aim for yet. But what you can do is actually take the power and go down and take these gems. Not that it's gonna help much, because if you don't have the head bash you cannot complete the stage 100% yet, because of this box standing in the middle here. But you want to catch this thief now. And he actually have a pretty easy pattern, and you're just gonna follow him with your rushing. And you're gonna try to ram him when he does that big circle. Try not to go with too inner circle, because then he's actually gonna take too big a swing. So you're gonna follow him a little bit and actually turn around faster than he does. Just like that. Then you get the first one. Oh, I didn't want it to get out again. And now is where the interesting part starts, because here is the second thief. And this is actually where you can get the other gems that we were talking about before. That's why you didn't have to go down, because you actually have to follow a thief here. Of course, now that I'm down here, I'm gonna collect this stuff, so I don't have to do it after I've caught the thief. But this one is actually pretty easy to catch, as you saw. He's actually pretty slow, he's just running the same pattern. And sometimes he can even run towards you because he doesn't know how to change direction. Sometimes. Not always. Alright. And now you can actually go up here at the start, because here is where the last is. And now we're actually done with that. Alright, but you're still missing something. Yes, you're missing two wolves, and one of them is actually that thief. You already collected two of them so far, if you watched this video so far. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run and we're gonna find the thief, which I already know where it is, but he's actually in here. There he is. I was not expecting that.
Thanks for bringing back the 3 magic lamps.
I think that's the first time I ever caught that thief so fast. That was surprising. He actually ran into me. Normally he runs the other way around, but hey, anything that works, right? Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. That's the next one is the last one before the boss and the head bags. So when we do the boss after the next video, we're gonna go back to this stage and back to Fractured Hills to get the last 2 orbs, so you can actually see how to get dues. I will also be doing the skill point in Fractured Hills with the 3 laps with speedrun, so you can see how you do that and where you actually have to do the turns. I'm pretty sure that you're already trying if you saw the previous video with the 1 track, but it's pretty hard to do when the monster is still alive. But I hope you enjoy, I hope you still be watching, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye!